Hello, welcome back to this new video. Today we're going to solve this fantasy Excel game designed by Peter Shard. That was the case of the Battle of June 2023 of this year of the Road to Las Vegas series. Let's try to do this in a 30 minutes allocation to simulate the real battle, and let's see what we have. Uh, this is basically using the scoring performed by different players. We have to analyze the first season of play. The players are divided in teams. Real life statistics are provided in the X, Y, Y, Z format. X is levels completed. Y, Y is the total state score, and Z is the number of bonus questions solved. Provide a list. Okay, scoring is on the right. Okay, it's provided to the right. Okay. Let's see question one. Given the single week statistics, how many fantasy points did the player score? Okay, so those are basically the points. Um, got points. And here basically we have uh, mm, 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 mm. I might do test before this. The delimiter is this, and I could do a text before of a text after this. So I want the text after the first dash, but before the second dash. Text before, and we can have the same exact thing with a text after, actually. Okay, this is giving me basically the split of these three values. Okay, and we can have the sum product basically of this and transpose cut points. Something is not working. Why? Oh, it might be because, okay, basically the text manipulation functions are returning strings instead of numbers, and so that's why the sum product is not returning the expected result. Okay, this seems to be correct, and it checks out. Okay. How many fantasy points did a specified player score in a given week? So basically we have the same thing, but we have also a week and we also the player. So we need to go into the players tab, pull out the player, and then return the code, and then apply that exact same approach. Let's move to solver worksheet. Let's see, we have example 2. So I'm going to have the next lookup of this here in column B, and I'm interested in columns G to J. Okay, so we have this player. Now I'm going to go here, and probably an index match should be the smarter thing to do. So those are the players list. We also create a list of weeks, but I could take advantage of the fact that those are exactly ordered, so no need to do that. Scores table. So that will be an index of scores table. The row is the match of this player into the players list exact match, and then the column will be exactly this, I think. So Nick Bober 12471 for week 12. Let's see. Nick, where are you? Yes, okay. And now I can apply exactly this approach like this. this like this. And so this should be my result, hopefully. Let's create sequence of 100 and apply our usual data table. Uh, okay, the example seems correct and it checks out. Okay, so level 3, how many fantasy points did the team score in total across the given weeks? Okay, so this time we have an entire team and we have a range of weeks actually. So, example 3, so the team is the team XLOOKUP. Uh, 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 uh. So I might use an offset here, find the team, and then go to the right. Otherwise, another way would be to basically replicate all those team names here in the column, then filter basically on the team name um, when it is equal and return the two columns. It's basically the same thing. Let's use the offset approach. So an offset of this basically uh, of match of this against this column, except match, one column to the right, and then I'm going to have 4 rows of dimension and 2 columns. Okay, probably I need to have, no, sorry, this is correct. I need to have a -1 here for some reason. Let's see, so teams XLOOKUP, Ben, and salt. Okay. Then I can have a to call of this. Okay. And now I might return a score of the full 16 weeks. So this will be the score. Actually, I needed 0 here. Okay, so those are the 16 scores for each player in the 16 weeks. So this is a sequence of 16. Um, I can calculate also the score for do an H stack of those 3 values. I'm basically building a one formula to calculate the score. Otherwise, I will have to replicate too many columns. So hopefully this is right. I can just copy this. I'm getting errors here for some reason. Okay, it was referring to a wrong row. Okay, so those are the scores for the full 16 weeks, but I need to split this. Okay, and I need to say I want weeks 3 to 7, so I'm going to say if this is basically within this range, I'm going to keep it, otherwise no. So if this and this greater or equal than this, 1 otherwise 0. Sorry. The second condition will be this less than or equal to this lock. Okay, 1 otherwise 0. Okay, I'm afraid I will need to have no double minus. Okay, and so that's basically it. So the sum of this will be the team performance, and then I will just apply a sum product of this against this. Gives me 216240, and apparently is correct. So let's apply the data table. Date 31 to 50, and that's correct. Okay, so level 4 is two teams against each other. Team that scores more fantasy points wins each of the 16 games. How many games will team 1 win? Remember that the tie counts as a win for both teams. Okay, example 4 with the first team. Then we will have the second team, which is basically exactly this, but applied here. Then the two call of this exactly. And then I want all of this. Okay. Is this going? Okay, this is an error because there is no condition on the weeks. The team that scores more fantasy points wins each of the 16 games. Against will team 1 win. Okay, it's basically if this greater or equal than this is 1 otherwise 0, because I need to also consider the ties. 7. Okay. Okay, 7. I need to reference this. Update 51 to 70. And it checks out. The two teams play against each other each week. Only the top 6 players are counted each week for a team, and scoring is specified for each game. How many points did the team with the most wins score across the given weeks? Okay. So first of all, I need to include again the weeks in this level. So it would be example 5 actually. Okay. I also want column M. Mm, okay. So 7 to 10 are included. 7 to 10 actually no. So greater or equal than this or less than or equal than this. Okay, 7 to 10 are included. Fantastic. Then I need also the score for the top 6 players. Okay. So we need to sum take sort this descending order take the first 6 rows and sum them. Let's see if this is even correct. So I will have this, which is a 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, and 4. Yes, apparently it's correct. And I need to take the weeks that are considered for this battle. Only top 6 players account each week for a team and scoring specified for each game. How many points did the team with the most wins score across the given weeks? So I'm going to multiply this by this. Okay. I need to apply the exact same thing here. Not sure the range is right. Wow, it is. And I need to do this. Okay. Two teams. How many points is the team with the most wins score across the given weeks? The most wins. Okay, so if no, let's start with team one. If ifs and this equals 0 and this equals 0 will be 0. Otherwise, this greater than or equal than this, it will be 1. Otherwise, it will be 0. So I'm winning here, losing, losing, losing. Okay. Uh, this and this. So both are 0. Okay. If y52 is greater than y33 is 1, otherwise it's 0. Okay. Okay. So how many do we have? This. And so if this is greater than this, it will be the sum of this row. Otherwise, there will be the sum of this row. 138,525. Okay. I'm assuming there will be no ties possible in this scenario. Okay. What is my value? This one. Update. And we have this. And it checks out. Okay, so we were at 1000 point, 18 minutes on the clock. Let's see the bonus questions to make them okay. How many fantasy points were scored during the highest scoring week of the season? Highest scoring week of the season. I can calculate the scoring for each of those one and then sum everything. Uh, okay. So I need to take all of this. All of this. Can I just sum everything? Am I done? and do the max of this. Let's see. Yes. How many fantasy points did the highest scoring team accumulate during the season? Using level 5 scoring rules, only the top 6 players contribute to the team's score. How many fantasy points did the highest scoring team accumulate during the season? Using the level 5 scoring rules. Okay. Um, I think I will need to duplicate this. Okay. I want to have all ones here because I'm interested in the entire season. Top 6 players is basically this thing here. So the sum of this. And I'm going to say that this is basically it. And I want to build a data table based on this. Filter this. This is not empty. Okay. I don't want the team name actually. Okay, and I want that value, which is this one. And I want to go for the team. And the max of this will be this. Yes. Last one. We have 8 minutes to go. It's the fewest numbers of wins a team would have if every team versus team permutation of the season was performed using level 5 scoring rules. Does team one plays team two every week and gets X wins. Team one plays team three every week and gets Y wins. The total wins for team one is X plus Y plus something. Okay, I will need some more time to digest this actually. The fewer numbers of wins a team will be if every team versus team permutation of the season was performed. Okay. Uh, okay. I still have this in place every week, right? Okay, so we'll need to keep this at one all. What if apply a two-way data table to say that, so those are the teams list. Let's say I have my teams list and I have the transpose teams list. Um, of course, some battles makes no sense, so the team against the same team is not possible. And also, I'm interested in probably the upper right portion of this matrix that we are going to build, but it's fine. What if I just take this? No, the number of wins, actually, it is asking fewer number of wins. So the fewer number of wins will be this. Yes. So I'm interested in this. Uh, and I want to go here because I want to be, oh, no, because I want to be able to yes, to go on the data table with those information. And so basically my first team will be this, the second team will be this. Okay, now the uh, diagonal of the matrix is not needed, and what I can look at is team end against each of those ones, but then it should be the same thing. So if I'm interested in the minimum of this, I could even not take care of the diagonal, will be 2. Nope, because actually the result is x plus y plus z. Place team 3 every week and gets y wins. What if I actually do the sum? Let's see. If this lock equals this locked row, it will be 0, otherwise it will be this. I need to sum everything. So 63 apparently is the minimum, because they will do 4 wins, 4 wins, 4 wins, 2 wins, 4 wins, 0 wins, because this is teamlet against teamlet, and then 6, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay, seems right to me. Let's see. And this, okay. So I think it's a good performance, maybe a little bit slow, but 27 minutes and full score is still good, I think. So thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.